The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here.
Broadcast
in week 16.
up, bro.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 24-yard line.
He told me we'll be home in 10 minutes. He sent it to me. He sent it straight to me. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing with this. I ain't doing nothing. I don't need this game. I was going straight for the going straight for the stats. Big boy can. No, I don't. I don't lose the division, bro. I'm on 2 games on the other side, bro.
13 yards on the game's opening play.
Trust I'm not losing the last one to the Steelers. I can bet my life I'm not losing the last one to the Steelers.
That's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Check 26, check 26.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Buddy up. Go 50 the mic. Defense wins championships, baby.
He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Let's go, big boykin. Let's fucking go! Dance.
A big play there. Becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Oh, and Boykins got a fucking upgrade, acceleration upgrade.
Not get a chance to return this one as it's through the
end zone for a touchback.
Now the 3rd leading rusher among rookies last year. It's Nick Chubb.
I'm here. Eddie Kane.
Losing yardage back in the 22. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
What the fuck you thought this was? Remember me. Shit, I think it's...
Then we're going to 53. Bang, bang! Bang, bang! Done. Hey, 40's Mike. 40's Mike right there. 40's Mike. Crunch time, defense.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Everyone I've been seeing been using that fucking play. So when they do what's called, they go straight to that shit and it's a slant.
And if you don't tackle him as soon as he
It's
catches
a
the
fucking
ball,
slant, bro.
this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
I don't know what it is, bro,
so
but
good with run
that's a
after
fucking
catch. We're only in the
slant
first
play.
quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
On first down, they'll run with
We
Chubb.
here.
And
We
nowhere
here.
really to go there.
Let's
He'll
go,
take this
Chubb.
up just
We
shy
here.
of midfield. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more that came from. Mike, we go 4-8. Watch 2. And we're going to 54. 1-8. Tighten up. Here we go 46. 46. Come on. Choose the mic. Hey, let's get some penetration here.
No.
Let's get some penetration. Go. Get out there. Mike, 2. Bring it.
On 2nd and 9. Prescott. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball.
I ain't
Now
gonna go
they
for
face
it
a
with that
3rd
nigga.
down.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear
Say, bro, I didn't want.
in film
That's
session.
what,
But coach,
I didn't want to
I
go
was
for
throwing to
it.
Odell Beckham
and
Jr.
get
Of course, I thought
fucking
he was
work.
open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. Such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Shift. Here we go. Going to 54. 1-8. 26.
Now Prescott.
Oh, let's go, boy. Let's go.
I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let him play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them play.
I'm out here. I'm ready.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
I told you. I'm ready.
Raven
I'm out
offense
here.
set at the line for this next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look down the road.
Let's go.
So
This
getting
big
the
boykins,
7-0
boy.
lead was huge
Say,
for them,
bro.
right? Imagine
Say, bro.
getting up 2
Fuck you
touchdowns
mean, nigga?
on the road, taking the crowd
Big
out of the game.
boykins.
It'd
Stop
be
playing
ideal.
with him.
Gain of 11 to
He
kick
hot.
off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
He hot. Nah, possession. If you possession to the way the ball is going, you what you call it? Yeah. Most of the time, he does.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And an alley to run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
2nd and 1. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
He dropped it.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd
Nigga
shouldn't
said the
affect us.
fuck?
That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Myles Garrett in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
They'll drop to throw. Eluded the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle.
Come on, got some possession catching, man. That's me.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Do it again. Fuck you.
And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it. Hey, kill. Then we're going to 53. Here we go. Check 9. Gun. Stay at home. 7's a Mike. Mike 7. Let's go.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that's knocked away and incomplete. The former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Fielded just inside the 30. Might have needed just one more block as it stands. 37-yard return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Wide
let's
open
go,
receiver complete.
Let's go.
And inside the...
You the GOAT, bitch. You the GOAT. 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 You the GOAT.
He's brought down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
I know.
They'll run on 1st down. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Got it! Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, tight that. Let's go! Watch the ship.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. As the Ravens push further out in front. And maybe there that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
This one taken from the 7. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
47. Mike 7. Hey, keep it 8.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys.
We gonna
but if they don't know the art of positioning,
we will.
Sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
We will.
And he's taken down.
Come here.
Back at his own 7. Lorenzo Carter. It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. It's taken on the 25. They'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
First down, Ravens.
I did. I got it on conservative, though.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
I ain't trying to. I got it on conservative, bro. I ain't trying to fuck up tough
reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On first down, it's Hunt, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
Right away. Mike, 58, right there. Check. 58, come on. 58, come on.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to fire one deep into a double team, and it's intercepted.
I gotta throw that high.
First round pick, Demarius Randall.
I gotta throw that high.
The turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback.
We are here.
And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Kill. Mike 7. Tighten up. Pull it together. Under. Check the call.
Back near his goal line, it's Prescott. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
Hey, kill. 47. Focus, defense, focus. Mike 7.
Prescott from the gun.
Look at that press, nigga. Look at that press on these boys. Look at that press.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
Look at that press,
Not at all. I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He finds back. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
This play is trash. The play is trash, bro.
Not only is a slant route really difficult to cover, it's a real staple play for an offense on a 4th down because it's a quick-hitting play. Get the ball in the hands of the quarterback right to the receiver.
And the receiver has to be ready because that thing's coming on a rope. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
We're going to 53. Go, get out there.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's Prescott. Complete to his tight end, Seth DeValve. And he'll be out right at the 35. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Here's Prescott.
Let's go. Stop playing with that nigga. He has 60 overall. Stop playing with him. It's a grown fucking man. It's a grown fucking man. Stop playing.
Linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Check 4. Check your hot read. Check 30.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw, escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
23 yards. First down, Ravens.
Oh no! My first option right now is the run.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Back in the end zone. Miles Boykin.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. TJ Carey right there in coverage. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
4 seconds. I either got to bullet it in.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives rush coming, and he's taken down. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
So, because when you bring them, like when you bring them
so
like that far out,
complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
The what's calling don't get them.
Throwing, Prescott.
The what's calling don't get them. The fullback or the lineman, they don't even guard him.
Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this. That's caught inside the 20. They'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 36 on third down.
I wanted to hit Odell. I thought you wanted to hit Odell. He came down.
Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. Check 50, check 50. Gun. Motion.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
When he did get picked up, you see what happened when he did get picked up, huh? It leaves that hole wide open. You see what happened when he got picked up? That linebacker got picked up. He left it wide open.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down.
On those
and the
runs?
Ravens are going to get the football back.
Have Vine in the inside. Have Vine playing, especially in the 3-4. Have Vine playing on the inside.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
Come down on the block easy.
And in this league,
come straight to the quarterback or have him playing DN.
Not easily done.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
They run again with Hunt.
Let's go,
and down he'll go at the 25. That one a first down pickup of 8. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw.
Ooh, I hit him.
It's coming, and down he goes. Khalil Mack in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try
and he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Myles Garrett, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign.
That's cool. Big Miles. Yeah, I know that.
After the sack, they'll come
nobody,
up now,
no one blocked him.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Gonna let one fly for Roberts. He's got a man. Complete. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. A give right side now to Hunt. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Push him back.
They'll run again with Hunt. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
250.
They'll run on 1st down. Hunt. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
250.
And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As the Ravens push.
I can run the ball too, yeah.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
You got it.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Nah, that was Michael Thomas.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games.
Yeah.
Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Prescott now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep.
We here. I'm gonna knock your ass out. I'm gonna knock your motherfucking ass out. You know what that is right there? That's Earl. It's Pearl. I'm gonna knock your bitch ass out, nigga. Run that shit.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And that is intercepted on the sideline.
Don't do him like that.
We'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Seven's a Mike. Mike 7. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Now Prescott on 4th down. He's going to air one out. And this is going to be incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, well, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they got.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore 1st down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Ready. What we got? What we got? What we got? Go. 58, Mike. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Hey, 58 is a Mike. Go, 58 is a Mike.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
He got lucky. Oh, he got lucky. Oh, he got lucky.
So get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
Nah, he was shooting straight over the Hollywood.
About getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
You know everything go to breaking, baby.
4th quarter.
I ain't throw picks. I ain't tripping.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him, and I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills, and that's something that, for guys of his position, They've talked about it for years. They've done the drills, but they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Back to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They get 14 on that one. That's good.
The only way I threw it to that, bro, because I knew what he was doing.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Give it back.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Ravens football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. That's complete right around the 8. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down. And
Hey, I know what he's going to do. I hit him the first time for the reason. I hit him the first time for the reason. You see it's open. I got to remind him it's open to stop that shit. I'm going to come back this way. The fuck you think this is, boy? Big boy.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
He get the lane on you.
Tucker
with
with
his
the
jump.
extra point.
6-0 jumping out there, nigga.
By 1 more.
6-0 jumping out there. It's a big boy. Yes, sir.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Now it's time to get freaky.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He's got a man wide open, complete.
No, man, he got stuck.
A measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And he's got it as the score is now 31-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Yeah. Did you guys see it?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Space to maneuver at the 40.
King of Norf, bitch.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is
motherfucking name.
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely
game,
is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
You won't kneel a ball? Oh, come on, Quan. Have some fun with me, baby.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Baltimore, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they'll be guaranteed a finish of no better than 500 as they drop to 7-8. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals.
You gotta beat me.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Which one? But you gotta beat me. This right here? That nigga just, he take off so fast on that hoe. What's crazy, I can run it to the right, yeah. I can run that bitch to the right. Oh yeah, that's some nasty shit right there. Look, he crashed down hard as hell. He crashed down hard as hell. Oh, hey, look at my boy. Look at my boy Hollywood. Throw that nigga out the way. Look at Hollywood. Throw him out the way. Oh, you know who we're going to. Big Boykin. You might as well stop Chris Harris. You can't do nothing with this. You can't do nothing with this. It's a grown man. You can't do nothing with that, big baby. Look, he went straight to him. No, he went straight to him. What's going right there? Man, damn, man. I had that bitch too. No, he went straight to him. That's a pick. If I'd have threw it, that'd have been a pick. With Josh Norman? No, hey, listen, that's a pick, bro. I'm telling you. That's a pick. That's a pick, bro. No, he go grab that, bro. No. And I play outside coverage on this, bro. I don't know how my nigga get beat. You gotta do better than that, baby. Hunt right there. Ooh, did I break him down? Ain't nothing over there. Ain't nothing over there. Oh, that was clutch. This was clutch right here, and I knew he wasn't gonna rush. I knew he wasn't gonna blitz me. Oh, I waited. That shit looks so beautiful. Hey, Rob. Hey, Rob. Man. What are you doing, baby? What are you doing? Look at the fullback. Oh, yeah, he threw that tight end out the way, man. He threw that tight end smooth out the fucking way, man. That's touchdown like a motherfucker, too. Yeah, that's clear. That nigga didn't do nothing. You say, oh, you ain't paying me enough. You ain't paying me enough to block him. So, well, I lock him up? Nigga, lock it up. Hey, you see that? Alright, this is shit I'm talking about, bro. When you move that dude out, like that, it's a guard, the inside guard supposed to grab that dude. The fullback don't grab him either. Well, the nigga, yeah, bet. So the dude that was pulling grabbed him, but the dude that's right there, he runs completely past him. Completely, like, man, that's a tackle in the backfield, bro. And like this nigga right here, he comes down, bro, and they are like he just never gets blocked, bro. Like they don't even block that nigga. I don't know why. I think it's because of where he's staying right here in brother nigga. You see how it's like staggered between these two dudes? That's how the play starts off. Like I don't even move him. He's just right there. And because he's like closer to the line but not far off the line, they don't even block him. Like they never block him. Let me show you another play when he did it. I'm gonna show you, hold on. Well, I knew what he was doing with that shit. That shit was just stupid. And I had him blocked out, and then he can't really do me like that. Well, they ain't showing none of his rushes. That might be it right here. Nah, this the old one. That's the other one. But they ain't showing that. Like that right there. He ran it to the right. I'm supposed to be right there. Like I'm not supposed to be this far back. And then he run. Yeah, then he run out of power. Yeah. Yeah, I'm supposed to fill that hole. I was just too far back. Every time I go slap the outside, every time. Yeah, man. Look at these stat lines, man. See some stat line. Now, when you're in man coverage, it automatically goes to the run. Anytime you start running, he just automatically fills in the run gap. And so, by him being on the outside, he could just protect the outside every single time. And then every time he got his shit on, so he can't really just fake me. He got the unfakeable. Yeah, King of the North, 171 on the ground. Yes, let's go. Let's go. You know his name. You know his name. Big boy, 137. Let's go, man. What do you say?